From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Again, everybody, alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking, tonight we're going to get... Now Mariota. And, that near here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So out comes it time. They're led out by the 9th-year starter out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch his development through the years, and right now what you see is a very confident quarterback who has a strong sense of self, totally understands the offense.
To throw his Carr. And he'll get this one underneath to Camara.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun now on third down, Carr. And unable to... On second down, a run with Patterson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints will take over possession here.
The ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to the footage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in corner. On first down, Carr. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they're going to work this
outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Carr to throw again. Open man is Michael Thomas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the convert
on that play.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Camara. Touchdown, Saints! Alvin Kamara from 13 yards out. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. They've got all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain.
His diagnosed as perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. They get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun, Mariota. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down.
Every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I think
for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Set to take over once again. Out comes this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their play for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they're going to go. Throwing his Carr on third down. And able to catch it on the 2-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And they push the
Wild in the run game as well.
On third down, Mariota. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Turn of 5, and out will come the offense as they take over. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Last time I remember, and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head, too. He would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Carr will try it again on second down. Caught on a slant. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards, not quite.
Equal proficiency.
The Saints on third down. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown here in this first half.
So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a play results in no game.
Again, it's Mariota. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Here's Mariota. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson from 8 yards out. And the Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to throw again on second down. Carr. There's Chris Olave. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain there at the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be. Great arm strength on that one. Able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms. The Carr's throws it before going out of bounds. Throwing again on second down. Carr. Again, he's got that man Landry. Out of that area. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call it to 4. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you on over to a lead and set to receive the kick. This take it in at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Manageable second down.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Mariota now. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Only able to get back here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. This drive here, B's in the game. Throwing now is Carr. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the corner.
Having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That is the same case. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. It's a 5-yard play action. Now it's Carr. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
69 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13.
The defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he takes it inside. On second down, Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
Counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, as those guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And they wasted no time, right down
to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Mariota. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And here are 30 big ones. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point.
Feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 92 yards on the ground for me. It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The busy night continues for Kamara. He stiff arms him. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And they will take over possession of the football at their
ball from the other.
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
Anything.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he is good.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The field ready to get their drive started. CD, this is the ideal situation. The 4th quarter, you come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly...
Whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to